Hello, good morning, good morning. I am Chic from Chic Speaks. Come on in, come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. We have a 20-minute workout today. It's a 20-minute Tabata HIIT workout. 20-minute Tabata HIIT workout. And today I brought to you my waist trainer. So I will be working out with my waist trainer on. I recommend working out with the waist trainer on if you want to lose belly fat, flatten your stomach. I recommend investing in a weight trainer. It definitely helps to speed up your progress. You will sweat a lot working out in a waist trainer in your stomach area. So that's what you want, right? We want to get our sweat on. We want to sweat. You want to release those toxins. We're burning fat, in particular belly fat. That's what you want. So come on in, come on in. Join me if you like. Otherwise, sit back, watch me work it out. It's going to be a lot of sweat. Please like, share, and subscribe as you come on in. I thank you, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day today so far. So we're going to do each exercise for 20 seconds, and we'll rest for 10 in between. Good morning, good morning. Please hit the like button as you come on in. Good morning. Join me in this morning workout. It's a great way to start your day. It's just 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes can change your life. Think about 20 minutes of working out 3 days a week, how it can change how you look. 3 days a week, 20 minutes. 20 minutes, 3 days a week. Give it a try. Good morning, good morning. Is that you, Emerson? I can't read it, but I just see the blue wrench. Good morning, welcome. Thank you for joining this morning. Whew. We work out for 20 seconds, we rest for 10. I want to trip over the mat. Thank you for joining me in this morning 20-minute workout. This 20-minute Tabata workout. It's a great workout, just 20 minutes. High intensity, burn 500 calories. 20 minutes, 500 calories. Not too bad. Definitely urge you to give it a try. If you're looking to burn a lot of calories in a relatively short amount of time, this just might be the workout for you. Welcome, welcome. Have you hit the like button? Welcome. Good morning. That concludes our 20-minute Tabata workout. So Tabata workout is just a high intensity cardio workout where it's just a lot of different exercises and with short rest times. So that's where the Tabata comes from. It's just kind of quick transfer between the different exercises. So you're keeping your heart rate up, burning that fat. Let me stop in. So you're keeping the heart rate up, which is causing you to burn that fat in your body, belly fat, wherever the fat is. It's a total body workout. Today I came on here to work out with my trainer. I like to work out with my trainer because it helps me to sweat more in my midsection, and which helps to scope, you know, the waistline. So if you're looking for a smaller waistline, flatter stomach, I strongly recommend you investing in a waist trainer. This is what I work out in sometimes. I don't use it as much anymore because it's done what it's supposed to do, child. I've had this waist trainer since 2020. So when I first started wearing it, it was like tight. You know, it was a struggle like getting it up. And that's how it's supposed to be, because you want your body to conform to the waist trainer. I like this waist trainer because it has a zipper. It doesn't have those fastens. I don't like those. I prefer the zipper. It's just easier for me to put it on. So I like this waist trainer, and then I can adjust the tightness with the Velcro. So I just found this online. You can find them anywhere, even Amazon, as cheap as around $30. And then on up. This one was about $60. I think it's still that amount. I think it's called Scoped. So if you want to look up that brand. But I really like this one. But I mainly like it just because of the zipper, and then it also has the Velcro. But listen, like without it, I'll take my waist trainer off, because without it, my body, my waist, everything still looks the same. I'll show you, but that's because it's done what it's supposed to do. My waist is molded to the shape of this trainer already. So I've been wearing it for years. When I go walking, I put it on. And if I do exercises at home, I put it on. So I wore it a lot when I was trying to get my waistline to be smaller and my stomach to be flatter. So at that time when I bought it, I probably was maybe like 15 pounds heavier than what I am now. So now this waist trainer, it's just, I guess it maybe helps me to maintain, but it's not really doing any more sculpting. I probably would have to invest in a new one, a smaller one. This one is a size medium. So that's another thing with the waist trainers. You have to try to figure out what your size is when you're ordering one online, because you kind of don't know. You kind of just look at the measurements and see what it recommends for your size based off of your measurements. But it is supposed to be tight when you get it. It's going to be tight. But as you work out, trim down, you'll notice that it's looser, looser. So it's easier for you to get it on. So that lets you know, hey, it's doing what it's supposed to do. You're trimming down in your waistline. For me, it's kind of like a perfect fit. So it lets me know it's done what it's supposed to do. So I would probably need to invest in another one, a smaller one. This is a medium. So I would say probably the size small would be the next one down if I were to stick with this brand. I don't know. I'm not really interested in really trimming my waist down any more than what it is. But if I wanted to, that's what I would have to do. So I'm going to take this trainer off so you can see what I'm talking about when I say I still look the same. You see, like some people, when they come out of theirs, they start just unfolding out. As people say, like a can of biscuits. That's not me because, it's still, you see, I'm still the same. But for some of you starting out, no, you're going to look different going into the waist trainer, but that's fine. The waist trainer is created to mold you. So that's perfectly fine and normal that your body, you have fat that's kind of getting sucked in. That's why it's designed to help with that. So don't be discouraged about that. Eventually, you'll get to the point when you come out of it, it'll be like me. When you come out of it, you'll still have the same results as you did when you had it. It's just going to still be just as flat. You're not going to have anything overlapping, but everything is about consistency over here. I say you have to be consistent with doing it. Around your house, if you're just cleaning, cooking, doing anything around the house, put that waist trainer on and just do what you need to do while you're on your feet. Why not, right? That's what I did when I first started out wearing it. I just would wear it. Sometimes I'd wear it up to 6 hours a day. I would just put it on. Wear it for as long as you're able to wear it. If you know that you're up on your feet and you're doing physical activity, put the waist trainer on. Why not? It will help you. Remember, it's muscle memory. It's kind of training the muscle to stay in a certain position, and that's what you want. You're also sweating. Sweating releases toxins. That's what you want also. So these are tips if you want a smaller waistline, if you want to flatten your stomach, rid belly fat. I suggest you wear a waist trainer while you're doing physical activities such as exercising and walking. So it's twofold. So it's not about just wearing a waist trainer. It's wearing a waist trainer while being active. You got to hit it from both ends. You got to hit it from both ends. You do both. You hear me? You do both. You wear the waist trainer and then you get active. Some people have a gym membership. Wear it to your gym. I don't go to no gym, child. I'm just not about that life. I prefer to be at home, working out as you've just watched me, or walking in my community. I like being outside in nature. So that's my preference for my workout. Figure out what your preference is. You got to figure it out because you got to do it. You got to do it. That's the only way you receive those results that you want if you want to transform your body. You can't talk about it, child. You got to what? Be about it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. And that's what I'm about over here on this channel. I'm about results. I'm about putting in the work because I understand that's the only way we can get the results is if we put in the work. And for the desired results, we got to put in that hard work. So get motivated, child, get motivated. Some of you don't have people in your life to motivate you. And, that it's very unfortunate. But guess what? It's okay, too, because You can find your tribe on the internet, on YouTube. Um, Coming from content creators such as myself, I come out here to motivate each and every one of you that you can improve your physical appearance if you so choose to. But you got to do it with work. And that's okay, because I'm here to show you what work looks like, to talk you through it, to make suggestions. So just get motivated. Find someone to be motivated by, something to be motivated by. The root is motivation, because when you're motivated to do something, you're going to find that strength and willpower to do it. Even on those days when you like, child, I don't feel like getting up doing this. Oh, I have those days too. If any of you are subscribed to my channel, you know in the evenings, child, I got like a whole part-time job with doing long live streams. Then it feels like a job, you know, but I'm a content creator, and it is kind of like a form of a job, because, you know, I work for, you know, to get views. You know, I make money this way too. So I work, but then I still get up and I come out here and I work out in front of you all to show you how I maintain a fit life. I am a 43-year-old woman. I'll be 44 in October. I have 3 children, ages 19, 16, and 14, and married of October 1st for 20 years. So, child, I got a lot going on, and I'm a content creator amongst other types of jobs. Listen, child, I'm busy just like you are too. But when you're motivated by something, you're going to find a way. What they say, if there's a will, there is a way. And I'm determined to maintain a certain look for myself, a certain health standard. Like, these are expectations that I have for myself. So because they are for myself, I don't depend on my motivation to come from someone else. You see what I'm saying? Like, if it's about you and your growth and your journey, you're not worried about what somebody else is doing or what somebody else is saying, because you're doing it for you, right? And even when they piss you off, it's not going to kind of stop your progress, because you are doing it for you all along. How many times we doing something for somebody else, and as soon as they make us upset, you just throw in the towel and you don't want to do it. You're like, child, F this. I ain't doing this no more. That means you weren't doing it for you to begin with. And when you don't do something for you, then guess what? You fall off. And next thing you know, time has passed, and then you feeling crazy and regretful that you didn't keep up your progress and your momentum. It happens. But guess what? You pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and you get back to it. You get back to it. That's life, right? You just can't stay lying down. You got to get up and get back on your grind. That's the only way that you will achieve results. Let me look through some of these comments. Thank you, Emerson, for moderating this chat for me while I was getting this workout in. Miss Emerson says, hey, pretty girls, my notification said today at 1. Interesting. That's all right. I seen you join not long after I started, so I don't even think you still were like the first one that came. So that's cool. I'm just glad that you were able to make it, because sometimes more often than not, it's a delay with people coming in to check out my live stream, my workout live streams. Emerson says, keep going. They may be in the bushes. Great live last night. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, a lot of people be in the bushes. Come out the bushes. Let me know if you have any questions. Any questions? I'm here to help. Emerson said, burgers are so hard. About diet, child. I eat whatever I want. I eat whatever I want, but I do it in moderation. For me, I don't believe in depriving myself, because I like food. I just don't eat a lot of food. But I like the taste of different, foods. I'm not going to say a lot. I like a lot of foods because I'm kind of picky. But at the same time, I enjoy eating what I like. And most of that stuff isn't good. But that's okay, because I eat it in moderation. For example, yesterday for lunch, I had pizza slice, and a salad. But that was post me during my morning workout. You see what I'm saying? You see how this works? I still eat. I don't know what I'll eat today. It could be a burger. But guess what? It would be following me doing a workout. It's following me doing a workout. So that's why I say I eat what I want. It's just in moderation. And I'm conscious about the amount of calories that I burn in a day. So if I know I want to eat something and it may be high in calories, I'm going to think about, okay, what type of physical activity am I going to get in for today to offset that. So if that meal was 1,000 calories, okay, what workout am I going to do to offset those 1,000 calories? Because remember, the formula for losing weight, you have to burn more calories than you take in. So if you're taking in for the day 1,200 calories, child, if you want to lose weight, you have to burn how many more? at least 13. You need more than 1,200 calories. You need to burn more than 1,200 calories for you to start seeing that, the weight loss. So you got to have more calories burned and less calories taken in. I don't watch calories. I'm not a calorie watcher. What I do, I just portion out my food. So just the math right there, you just know, okay, if you're eating half of what's in front of you, that's half the calories, right? If you're eating a third of it, so that's kind of what I do. Some people have to use an app and monitor their calorie intake. Do what works for you, especially if you're trying to cut a lot of weight. I'm not trying to cut weight. I'm in a maintaining season. I'm in a muscle strengthening building season. The Tabata workout is great for muscle strengthening. So that was the workout for today. That's what I'm doing right now in my body. It's about my muscle and just building that. I'm getting older and I have to continue to work these muscles so they won't stiffen up. That's why you see our seniors stiff and walking slow, because they're not using those muscles like they used to. So guess what? They're stiffening up. What they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. So you got to use it. So that's what I come out here and do. So we all have different personal goals. Yours might be to cut weight, meaning to drop a lot of pounds. You may in the beginning need to take drastic measures by removing certain things from your diet, like maybe carbs or sugars. You may have to do that. You may have to do that temporarily, at least until you meet your goal. And then you can slowly introduce some of those things back into your diet. Maybe like once a week is your cheat day. Maybe on Wednesdays, that's the day when you're going to eat some carbs or you'll eat sugar. Figure it out. Figure out how you can make it work for you. Only way you know is if you try, right? I can talk to you about what works for me, but what works for me may not work for you. So I encourage you all to give it a try. Emerson says, Chic, you look great. Keep going. Thank you. I work very hard to maintain a certain look. It's just my preference to look and feel a certain way. When I'm this size, I feel more energized. I feel more youthful. I feel I look more youthful. Child, have you ever seen people who lose a lot of weight and then you just think that they just look so much younger and youthful? They just different. It's just like they got a glow to them. They just look very different. Try it. More often than not, a person who once had a lot of weight and they dropped that weight, they tend to prefer the smaller look, because they get people compliment them more. They like how they look more. It's just something about, when you're smaller, having just a more youthful look. So it's my preferred look. So that's why, y'all, I get out here and I grind out. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for the encouraging words, Emerson. Yes. So just grind out, however you want to look. Figure out what's right. Come up with a game plan on how to achieve that. Emerson said, we are here to help. I have worked in gyms for my entire life. I began with changing what I eat first. Yeah. So again, what they say, you can't outwork out a bad diet. So that's why I talk about, like, even if you're going to eat something that's not so healthy, how much of it are you eating it and how frequently are you eating it? I mentioned, hey, I'll eat a hamburger, I'll eat pizza. I don't eat like that every day. I eat what I want, but I don't eat those things every day. I just haven't removed them from my diet. So it's about how often I eat it and the portions, how much of it I eat it at a time. So it's a balance, everything is just a balancing act, but you have to figure out what works for you. Some people may notice that they just have to remove something from their diet cold turkey. For example, if you're a heavy drinker with that beer and things like that with a lot of sugar, that seems like something that somebody who's trying to cut a lot of weight, you need to just remove that child altogether. Just remove it altogether, because what is that? That beer belly is real. That alcohol just sits right there in your midsection. Go ahead and try removing that from your diet altogether and see what type of changes you see with your body just from that alone. So again, just try a lot of these things, because you have to try it to see how it works and if it works for you. That's the only way you know. You got to give it a try. I encourage each and every one of you, give it a try. Let today be your day one. You do something different. Today is Saturday. It's a beautiful day. I'm in the great state of Georgia. It's a beautiful sunny day. Where are you located in the world? Drop it in the comments. How's the weather? Is there an opportunity for you to get out and go walk in your neighborhood, at a local park, in a gym, on a treadmill, wherever? Is there an opportunity today for you to get in at least 20 minutes of fitness, some type of cardio where you can get your heart rate up? We want to have our day one so we can start developing our testimony, child. Because when you start changing and people start seeing, the changes in your body and you're getting the results, people gonna have questions. So you got to be prepared to answer their questions, to let them know like what you did, how you got motivated, what prompted you to get motivated. Because people who want the results that you have, they're curious about your journey. And that's what motivated me to come out here and talk to you all about my journey, because I get questions. People want to know, what do you do? How do you do it? How often you do it? So with me having having a YouTube channel, I can direct people over here, and they can look at my videos and watch me do what it is that I do, and listen to me talk about why it is I do what I do and how I do it. And it's just, really the basis of it is my motivation, really. I was motivated when I became a mom. Prior to becoming a mom, I was just always, small, didn't worry about working out. I ate what I wanted to eat. And after I had my third child, at around 30, metabolisms, about 35, I noticed started kind of slowing down, and I started retaining weight. And I got as high as maybe 146 pounds. And then during the pandemic, I just literally walked it off. It was nothing else to do outside, right? So I walked it off, and I got down like 20 pounds. And so basically I got back down to my normal pre-baby weight, like just my normal healthy weight that I felt comfortable with, which is anywhere between 125 and 130. And so I just maintained by walking. You walk it out, I just maintained. No gym. I literally just walked it off with my waist trainer. And so some people, Emerson talked about working out in the gym. I work out at home. So there's multiple ways that you can get the same results. You just gotta decide what works for you. If going in the gym works for you, or if working out at home works for you, you have to figure that part out. I can just come here and present to you different options. Listen, child, I can tell you about some options, but I can't tell you what works for you. You have to figure that part out. And then my live froze. Come on, live. All right, my live froze on me for a minute. So the only way you can figure that out is if you get up and actually do something. Then you can come back and be like, hey, Sheik, I tried it. It worked. Hey, Sheik, I tried it. Child, that one wasn't for me. I have people come back on my lives and tell me that they've tried some of the things that I've suggested, and it worked for them. I haven't had anybody come back and say, I tried it and it didn't work for me. They'll come back and say, I tried it and it did work for me. And usually what they're trying is just getting that physical activity up, and being mindful of what they eat. Portions, that's a big one. Portion control. How many of you just do absolutely too much with the portions, where you got too much on your plate? You putting too much on the baby's plate, but that's just what you're used to. So today, I challenge you, as you go into, it's coming up on lunchtime. Some of you, it's breakfast time. Think about the portions that you have before you. Half that. Try not to eat all of it. Eat half of it. Eventually, your body will adjust to that. It is a such thing for your stomach to shrink. If you start eating less, your stomach will shrink, meaning as you start to have more and more meals, you'll get full faster because your stomach is smaller. Now it's like it can't consume as much as it used to because it's conditioned to eating a small amount. You see how this works? The body is super smart. So try it. In the beginning, with eating half, you might be like, oh my God, I still feel hungry. That's okay. Drink some water. Drink some water. Eat on maybe some vegetables or some fruit. But as you do that more and more, you're not going to feel hungry still after you eat half of that portion, because your body will be conditioned to be taking in and consuming less. I can't eat a lot of food even if I wanted to in one sitting, is because my body is conditioned to not eat a lot of food at one time. It's like I probably would make myself sick if I tried to just force myself to do it. So I don't do it. I just stopped eating when my body was like, you good, where I just don't feel hungry anymore. Even if I don't have that full feeling, but if I don't feel hungry anymore, I just stop eating, pack up the rest, and it's saved for another meal either that for that day or the next day. Most of the time, it's the next day is saved for. Because, child, I don't eat breakfast, so my first meal of the day is usually later in the evening, rolling into dinner time. So usually, I'm eating. It's definitely after 1 o'clock, but sometimes it can be as late as 3 or 4, depending on how crazy my day is. And if I'm eating that late, then guess what? That's dinner too, because it's the evening. I'm not going to eat again. Like, listen, that's it. Close up shop. Close up shop. So, again, being strategic about things, being strategic about what time you eat. Intermittent fasting is a real thing. Intermittent fasting is when you go several hours in between meals, at least like 16 hours. So that's pretty much what I do. I've been doing that forever, just really didn't notice it. But because I don't eat breakfast and my last meal was the night before at dinner, possibly at 6 o'clock, child, if I'm not eating again to the next day until like 1 o'clock, how many hours is that I've gone without eating? Think about it. My body has fasted that entire time, which means that my body was burning calories. Your body burns calories when you sleep. Each morning, I do a weigh-in for myself. I weigh in to see what my starting point is for the day, and I weigh in to see what my weight is at for the end of the evening. That lets me know how my day went. If I went hard in the pain because I'm seeing a couple of pounds more on the schedule, or if I did pretty good where I maintained because the number is still there. That's the way I'm accountable. Some people don't like scales. I love a scale because I've gone times where maybe I didn't have one or mine was broken. And child, by the time I got back on the scale, I seen, listen, I had been doing the absolute most and not being mindful of it because I wasn't weighing in. So for me, it's an accountability partner for me to do the twice a day weigh-ins, morning and evening. That has worked for me, and that's how I'm able to maintain a certain size. And not, how many of you like have gone a period of time, you're like, oh snap, I can't believe I put on 10 pounds. Because in that period, you didn't ever stop to check to see how it was going for you, right? You just living life. So you probably hadn't gotten on a scale in like 30 days. Child, me not getting on a scale in 30 days, I know I would be doing the absolute most. I know I would, because I wouldn't be conscious of it. I wouldn't have anything to kind of be mindful of, to be like, oh, wow, girl, you really did a lot today with the food. So I can't do that. I've tried it. That's how I know I can't do that. I have to make sure I have access to a scale. You may be someone to where you can't use a scale. It's the opposite. You get anxiety, child, whatever you got going on. Figure out what works for you. The scale works for me. If you don't know what works for you, you can try that. If you have a scale in your home, weigh in the morning, because that's when you're your lightest, and that's before you put anything in your body, any food. So this is before you put anything in your body. Weigh in, go about your day, be conscious about what you're taking in, and in the evening, weigh in and see what the difference is. That'll let you know how your day went, whether you did your thing, girl, because you dropped some pounds. You're like, oh, bet I'm down 1 pound. Like, little things like that can get you excited and motivate you to want to keep going. So that's what I'm motivated by. I'm a visual. So maybe that's why it works for me, because I'm very visual. Same with my Apple Watch. I look at the calories, the steps, the miles, how much time I exercise that day. I'm visual. I like to see in black and white in real time the data to support how I feel. Because sometimes you be like, ooh, I feel like I did good today. I walked up the block today. But then when you look at the numbers and the data, it's like, okay, yeah, you did a little something, but since you could have did a little more. So to me, seeing that hard data lets me know really how I did versus me just thinking I did something. But really, I did a little something, but not enough to really have a big impact. So that's what you want. You want to have a big impact. So you want to push yourself. Emerson said, drinking a lot of sugar, it really is unhealthy. It will affect you later in your lifestyle. Yes, sodas have a lot of sugar, so I'm mindful of my intake with soda. It is a part of my diet, but I don't drink it every day. I don't drink it all the time. So, again, if you are someone who's heavy on the sodas, and you be like, child, I knock out 3 Cokes in a day. Start cutting back on that, even if you start with trying to cut back to 1 a day until you can just have it removed to a matter of 1 a week. Start somewhere. We celebrate small wins over here, but just removing something that's a part of your diet that has a lot of sugar in it, you'll see change. I've gone like a year where I removed like soda and I saw change. Like literally I dropped like 5 pounds, and not a lot, not probably within that first 30 days from when I had just cold turkey removed soda. That lets me know like how much sugar it is. So give it a try. Anything with a lot of sugar, cut back. Either remove it altogether or cut back, whichever one, but make a change so you can see that impact. Make a change. That's the only way you can see if it'll work for you. You got to do it. You got to give it a try. Sometimes we don't feel energized to come, to do what we know we need to do. But guess what? We got to do it. We got to show up for ourselves. You want to show up in the world as you want those to show up for you. So show up for yourself. Be an example to someone else, whether it's your partner, your children, your parents, your neighbor, anybody. Start with yourself. Be that example. Some of you may have a family where everybody can afford to be watching these fitness videos, but they're not. Be that one to watch the fitness video, to put in the work, for them to see your body transform, and for them to prompt them to want to ask questions about like, okay, what are you doing? Talk to me. I see you lost some weight. Can you talk to me about how you did that? Because that's going to come. Please believe it's going to come. Now, here's the thing. When you tell them about what you did, when they hear that you exercise and you cut back on food, they might be turned away and be like, "Ooh, I can't do that." But guess what? When they become serious about wanting to make a change, they're going to come back to you and be like, "Okay, now what you had said about what you did, I wasn't ready then, but I'm ready now." And that's just kind of how it works. People always want to know. People love to hear testimonies, especially when it's about something focus about something that they're interested in. So if they're suddenly interested in weight loss, they want to hear the testimonies about weight loss because it energizes them and motivates them. Just like me, I'm a content creator. I want to hear a testimony about someone saying, "Child, I know you see all these followers I got, but let me talk to you about how it started." Because a lot of times we're not there to see someone's day one. We don't know how someone's situation started. We just see the results, the fruits of their labor, and we like, bet I want that. But you don't want all that it came with to get there, right? Nobody wants that. You just want the fun stuff. You want the wins at the end. You want that gold at the end of the rainbow. You don't want no parts of that storm, right? You don't want no parts of that. But everything has its ups and downs. Everything has its ups and downs, and anything that's worth doing, it's going to be worth you going through all of that because you understand what's at the end of that rainbow. You understand what's to come. You have a vision. You're visualizing that once you get over these hurdles, what life is going to be like. That's what keeps me motivated. I come out here to you to motivate each and every one of you in hopes that someone around the world sees my content and is motivated to show up in a different way than what they've been showing up for themselves up until this point. That's what I do. I do that for you. Now, how I benefit from that is that it teaches me to be accountable and to be consistent because I have to consistently do this. So that's where that discipline comes in. And coming from being a content creator, you have to be consistent. You got to be disciplined. Like you have to be motivated. You have to be driven. You have to see beyond what you see before you. You got to be able to kind of visualize seeing ahead because a lot of times we don't see our results right away. We rarely see our results right away. The results come, but we don't see them right away. It takes time. You got to work it. You got to work it. So just like with your body, as you're exercising in a week, you're not going to exercise and say you're bigger than me and say look like me. It's not going to work that way. But if you keep doing it, that's why I just finished the 30-day body transformation challenge because I wanted to show you with commitment in as little as 30 days, you can transform your body with some type of commitment, consistency, dedication, exercising. If not every day, 3-4 days a week, 30 days, you can transform your body. Give it a try. Do something different for 30 days. Even if I say removing the alcohol for 30 days, removing the soda for 30 days, do something drastic for 30 days and see how your body transforms. Do it because I don't ever hear anyone's testimony when they remove something that's not positive for 30 days or however many. I don't hear anyone's testimony saying that they feel worse than what they did before. Or they look worse than what they did before. Child, I don't hear them testimonies. If y'all hear them, let me know. But those aren't the testimonies that I hear. The testimonies I hear is that they're looking good. They're feeling good. It's just wins, wins, wins all across the board. And it motivates them to want to continue to do it more and more and more and push themselves. Child, next thing you know, some of these people be in them bodybuilder contests. Like, that's how far they take it, where they get so motivated to where they just want to keep pressing and pushing their body, their strength, how far they can go. They just get so motivated. I've seen it. And it all just started with them just being motivated to just work out. And then they just start seeing a change, and they want to see, well, what else can I do? How else can I change? And I'm sure if I probably worked out with a trainer, I would probably be one of those people that would be trying to push and see what else can I do, because that's just kind of my personality. But I don't do anything with a trainer. I just, listen, I'm solo dolo. But I know that if I were to probably work with someone, a trainer, and then motivate me and be saying, you should try this. Let's see what this do. Child, I'll be game. Next thing you know, I'll probably be in a damn bodybuilding contest. But that's just me. But right now, I don't desire to do that. But I just get motivated by my wins. I get motivated by my wins. Artist Touch Each says, thank you for this. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I hope you all have hit the like button. Please like, share, and subscribe. If this type of content really makes a difference for you, maybe there may be someone else in your life that you know that could benefit from this type of message. I just want you all to present the best versions of yourself. Not the best version, not to look like anybody else, look like me, but the best version of yourself. Some of you have probably seen that version before, back in the day. And some of you probably like, child, I ain't never seen that. Either way, it's fine. You work towards it. I like to call us the ab chasers over here in the morning, because we're chasing down those abs. Some of us have never seen them, have no memory of seeing them, but want to see them. So with these exercises that we do over here, it will help you with that. If you want to see your abs, see a little something, see just a little something, do these exercises, child. You're going to see a little something, and child, it may turn into a lot of something. Next thing you know, you out here like Megan Thee Stallion. All you wear is crop tops. She said all she wears is a crop top. So that might be you year round, crop top girly. Thank you, Emerson, for welcoming everyone. So yes, like, we don't have to get our body right just for a season. How about if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Be ready year round. There's all kinds of things we want to do, want to wear year round. Why we got to wait until the sun pop out? Who came up with that rule? Why not want to look your best year around? So that's fine. Let today be your day one. It's a beautiful Saturday. Get outside if you're able to. Go for a walk. If you don't have anyone to go with you, that's fine. Most of the time I'm by myself walking. I plug in, I listen to a podcast, listen to music, maybe talk on the phone. Sometimes it might just be complete silence. It just get out and move. Get out and move. Build up that habit. Just that habit, just become disciplined. Because once you become disciplined to constantly move, you're not going to feel good on those days when, sometimes I'll go maybe 2 days and I didn't do anything. I start to feel uncomfortable, because it's like, wow, I haven't, it's like a fiend. Like, it's like, wow, I haven't gone for a walk. I got to get up. I got to go for a walk. I got to go out. I got to go do something. It's because my body is it's conditioned to be moving. So it's like your body, it speaks to you. Like our body is so smart. It's like a computer. Like, it's very smart. Our body speaks to you, and it's going to be like, you need to get up. You need to go do something. You haven't done nothing in a while. So try it. Get up. Build new habits. Let today be your day one. Let today be your day one. Be a motivation to other people. People in my neighborhood know me as a lady that walks. They probably like, child, man, I ain't seen that lady that walk in a long time. Why? Because I've been on here in front of the camera working out with you all. So this has taken place of my actual walks that I normally do. Because prior to coming out here showing you all fitness, my primary exercise was walking. Walking 3 to 4 miles a day, maybe like 6 days a week. So, and I had surgery on my foot a couple of months ago, and like 2 weeks after surgery, like I was back up with my post boot on walking. So people seen that. And then when I got to the point when I came out of it, They're like, oh, you're out of your boot. Like, that's how you know people are watching. They pay attention to you. They were happy to see my progress because they knew before surgery I would walk. Immediately after surgery I was walking. And then sometime after surgery I was walking. Sometimes when I'm on here doing these exercises, my form isn't always the best. My back may not be completely straight. My left foot may be wonky, but that's because I'm still in my recovery from having my foot surgery. So I still want to do something even though I had surgery. I don't want that to be an excuse for me to not be doing anything. How many people maybe you've experienced it or know someone who experienced it. They had surgery. They were off their feet for X amount of time and they just put on a lot of weight because they were just sitting, eating, not getting any exercises, and they just gained weight. It happens. I did not want that to be my story. So before the doctor even told me I can do what I'll do. Now, I didn't damn tell him what I was doing. He just took notice as I was coming in for my follow-up visits. You know, I was moving faster. I was doing well, recovering well. But I didn't tell that man what I was doing, that I was spinning the block 3 miles, you know, soon after surgery. I didn't tell him that. But I know my body, and I knew that that was what was best for me. And that's what I was doing. And I still get up here. Sometimes my foot hurt when I'm doing some of these moves. But I still work through it. Sometimes you got to push through it. It's just life. And I know if I'm talking to any athletes or former athletes, you know, many of you may have played through something or played in a sport or done something even when you felt uncomfortable. So sometimes even when you feel uncomfortable, you still got to do it. You push through it because you're going to overcome it. Don't make that be the excuse. Oh, I got bad knees. I can't work out. I have even workout exercise videos on chair workouts. There is something for everyone to do regardless of your condition. Just figure it out what it is. I have different types of workouts videos on this channel, child. So I'm sure you can find something that will work for your situation. It just comes down to if you're motivated to do so, right? That has to come from within. I can only encourage you, but that motivation to actually get up, that has to come from you. That has to come from you. What they say, you can lead them to the water, child, but you can't make them drink. I can lead you, but I can't make you do anything. So I come out here to do what I can, and that's to lead you, that's to encourage you, that's to speak, you know, positive words to you. That's to show you the example of what it looks like when you do it. Some little hacks on things to help you with your progress. Like, I try to do as much as I can to try to tell you, to show you that you too can get different results than what you've been getting thus far if you do this, that, and the third. I want to leave you to make sure you stay hydrated. You have to stay hydrated. Drinking water is good for mental clarity. It's good for energy. It's good with just keeping your body. It's like gas to the body. So anytime you're doing any type of physical activity, make sure you're staying hydrated. You don't want to cramp up. Imagine if I didn't drink water, and I'm talking about I'd be walking 3 and 4 miles. I'm out there by myself, and I just get stuck in mid-stride like my live streams do sometimes. Can you imagine, child? You looking at your Ring camera, and you just see me out there just stuck because I didn't take my water in, and hell, I got it in. I got cramp. So that ain't cute, and I am not trying to be nobody mean and be on these people's Ring camera while they see me out there just stuck in a driveway because I can't move because I caught a cramp. That's not what I'm trying to do. I don't want you to do that either. So make sure you drink your water, stay hydrated. It's hot. I'm in the USA. Just about everywhere in our country, it's just hot. Record numbers for heat. Stay cool. Be hydrated. Stay motivated. Be motivated. Motivate someone else. Show up in the world as you want those to show up for you. Be that example. Be that positive light. If you want to show me any type of love and support, definitely like, share, subscribe. In the evening, I do more long-form live content. Right now, I am reviewing the popular YouTube channel, Queen of Kings. So I typically go live over there anytime after 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you have to have your notification bell set so you know exactly the time, child. But we just review their content. We have a great time over there. It's a vibe. We're the honor students over there because, child, we are in class learning from that family, breaking down, discussing all the nonsense that take place over there. So we just have a good time very lighthearted. It's just about just learning, heavy on the mental health. Here during the day, it's heavy on the physical health, having your body be intact. But in the evening, I focus a lot on mental health. I bring the mental health conversations to you because I have a background in clinical mental health counseling. That's what I have, a master's in education in that. So I listen, I know a little something about the mental health. So if you're interested in any content surrounding like the mental health and things like that, definitely check me out in the evening on my long live streams. Emerson says, everyone enjoy your day, stay safe, live in accepting as hard as it may be. It will help you more than ever. Yes, yes, thank you, Emerson, for that. Emerson is my wonderful moderator. She's over there with me in the evening, also welcoming you all, encouraging you all to comment, and just showing you love as I just talk, because that's what I do over there. But I come over here and exercise. So I do a little, I tell them I do more than talking, but I come over here and exercise for at least the first 30 minutes. And then the next half of this live, I like to talk to you and just speak encouraging words to you. So child, I'm talking with a purpose. I'm talking with a purpose. So if you want to show me any support, like, share, subscribe. I'm a smaller content creator. We not long ago hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers. This morning I woke up to 1,200 subscribers. So I am forever grateful. Forever grateful. Next goal, 5,000 subscribers. Road to 5,000 subscribers. Please join the tribe. We don't bite. We just have a great time over here. And I assure you, you'll enjoy it. People who come and check out my content, listen, they enjoy themselves and they just stick around. Listen, I'm a vibe. You're a vibe. If you're a vibe, listen, we're a vibe. We're a tribe. Come together. We come together. And we just vibe out. So come back. If you want to show me monetary love, you can send me a super chat or Cash App. My Cash App is $speak50. So it's just up to you. I appreciate any type of love and support. I just give you all the options you have to show me support if you appreciate anything I've done or any seed I've sown into your life if you've come across my content. So that's all I got for you all. I want you all to have a wonderful Saturday. And I am Chic from Chic Speaks, and I will catch you on the next broadcast. Peace.